Hola. How are you? I was called to do a quick reading for the collective on this post blue moon in Sagittarius, but this message, if it finds you, it's timeless. So only take what resonates. Not everything in here will be for you, but just tap into your intuition. Put your hand on your heart, take a deep breath, ask to connect in with your inner divinity, with divine, with higher power that is inside of your heart. Only take what resonates, of course. Only what is your truth. This is a cleansed space. We have the incense going. All right, so I'm going to the oracle cards. We got a couple different cards. We got the What's the Vibe cards. We cleared that deck. We also have this Wise Spell, a Feminine Tarot. I love this deck. It's such pretty imagery. And then the What's the Vibe deck. And then just some homemade oracle cards, things that resonated with me. And yeah, will resonate with you if it's meant to be. All right, so what do we got here? This was a treat to be called to do this because, I don't do these often. So when God tells me to do it, I'm like, okie dokie, this is serious. So we've got manifestations. So some of you may be working on some heavy manifestation exercises, rituals, preparing your body to receive, getting your body into your feminine energy. Feminine energy is associated with receiving. So getting into receiving mode is the message I'm getting from this. So you can prepare to receive them. Earth, working with earth. So all the different elements on earth, fire, air, earth, and water. Connecting with Mother Gaia. Mother Gaia wants to assist you with these manifestations and preparing your body, right? Life force energy, chi. So how can we get life force energy that already exists within us to flow freely through our bodies? Because that's the whole purpose of reaching homeostasis, or getting our body into a state of healing, a state of harmony and balance. And that is by using the life force energy that's within us, but using intentions and visualizations to move that energy through your chakras, also balancing your chakras. So you can work with this energy and balancing your chakras by meditating. You can do guided meditations on YouTube. You can listen to sound healing frequencies to also get the life force energy flowing through your body. You can also find a Reiki practitioner who can help you clear stuck or stagnant energy within your energetic field and help to get this chi flowing. They can actually clear blocks or overactivity within your energetic body. So check out my services, willowwell.org, if you're interested in Reiki. We do it in person or distance, because energy has no bounds. So we can do virtual as well. So whatever, works for you. But shameless plug there, but grid work. So essentially, grid work is when you're working with the ley lines. And the ley lines are, think of them like the ley lines as the nervous system of the planet. So there are all these energetic lines that run through our planet, and typically there are major cities or major energetic hubs of this planet located on key ley lines, such as the Egyptian pyramids, the Stonehenge in England, the Machu Picchu in Peru. Just giving you examples of some of the major ley lines. Sedona, it's on a major ley line. Washington, D.C., New York City. So these ley lines are important because they also, much like our bodies, our nervous system, our energetic meridians within our body can get imbalanced, and energy can get blocked or it can get overactive. And so if we work collectively and set our intentions to clear these lines as a collective within the Earth's grids or ley line grids, then it will help our collective to raise in consciousness and awareness and help to expedite making this world a better place. So if you're into grid work, I felt called that I needed to explain what that meant. Drop me a line, comment, because it's slow moving, but I am working on creating a community of folks who would like to do grid work, because our energy is so much more powerful together than separate. So if you're interested in that at all, hit me up, let me know. I'll add you to the list. It's not anything that's happening like immediately, but it's coming soon. All right, let's look at our tarot cards. Remember, this is for your highest and greatest good. This is a safe and protected space. And I've asked that this be a collective reading, right? So what's going on in the energy of the planet? What do the viewers need to know? What do my viewers need to know? My collective, right? Of beautiful souls here today. Yeah, so I'm getting, like you've been doing a lot of manifestation work. This post Sagittarius blue supermoon was pretty much primed and ready to deliver manifestations for those that were putting in the work, for those that were releasing toxic attachments, releasing toxic thought patterns, releasing toxic people, places, or things, and making space so your manifestations can come in, is what I am getting. Here we have the Hanged Man. We have the Six of Cups. So yeah, you've got stuff coming in, but you actually don't see this you don't see these manifestations coming in, which is so interesting, right? But you know what? You had to make a lot of sacrifice, is what I'm getting from the Hangman. You know, you had to make a lot of sacrifice. You had to let a lot of things go. You were in the Nine of Swords, right? Where, like, look at this girl. She's like crying in her bed, just, you know, sad, unmotivated, at a loss. The swords just, you know, going through her heart, mind, body, soul, everything, because she's just was so hurt and just stagnant and stuck in this Nine of Swords energy. And that actually came in reverse. So that means you're moving out of this energy, which is awesome. And the Two of Swords, it can mean a couple things, but what I'm taking it in this is that your Six of Cups, your reward, is coming in, because this is a victory and a manifestation coming in, something that you've been working very hard on. So this almost seems like it's, if you're like an entrepreneur and you've been working on a business, or if you have been working on something like at work, like a project to be acknowledged or get recognition on, or even, you know, it doesn't have to be work related. It can be, you know, a victory in relationships or getting out of, you know, toxic relationships. But you don't see it though. Like, see how she's wearing a blindfold and the moon up here? Because the moon usually signifies something is hidden. But yeah, it's coming in, and from what I'm getting, I'm getting this feeling it's coming in fast. Oh my word, guys. Yeah. Your cup is going to be a spilleth over. Ace of Cups, I mean, this is like essentially like your new beginning, your all this hard work, this new project, and what you've been working on. It's time to come in now, this manifestation. Like, look at this water just overflowing out of this cup. White birds could be significant here. If you're seeing white birds, this could be a great indicator that this message is for you. It doesn't have to be, but lotus flowers, blue skies. But yeah, and also being near the water. Being near the water. For some of you, I'm hearing that being near the water is actually going to expedite this manifestation to come in, because water is so healing. The Page of Swords, this is essentially what I'm getting. I cannot see anything in this room because it's so dark. Yeah. So this is basically what I'm getting is that there's some people that are being, gossipy, and they don't want you. They don't want you to get this manifestation because you make people feel inadequate because you did the work. So, it's just how it works, This is that point where you've got to master detachment and not giving a living F about anybody and anything except you, right? And your world and your progress and your healing. And you can let these like haters, these like rude ASS people who just didn't want to do the work, let them sulk and be in their little pity party, and you have nothing to do with it. You need to just detach from that, because that energy it doesn't matter. This is happening anyways. So don't even let it bother you. Don't let it slow things down. But yeah. 10 of Pentacles. You're going to be rich as AF. From whatever this is, this new business idea, this new project at work that's going to get you recognition, this new relationship coming in, this clearing you did to heal, whatever it is for you, it's going to bring you your 10 of Pentacles. Like, this is like legacy wealth. This is like generational wealth to take care of your family. Something that can carry on generation to generation. And you did this, guys. This is amazing. She's wearing red, so root chakra, which, root chakra is associated with the 3D things and like money and finances and, things that we need to survive in the 3D world. And this is basically like, if you're seeing red a lot, that could also be a good indicator. You can also work with red. The color red will help ground you more to receive these manifestations. Oh, multiple manifestations. I just got 1, 2, 3, 4 on the timer. Oh, the Empress. You're so fertile right now. You're so fertile. You're so full of life. Yeah, you're like, look at her. Look at her belly, her little pregnant belly. She's ready to birth, this manifestation, this new world into existence. And again, there's white birds in here. I mean, they're ducks, but they're still birds. And ducks could be significant as well. But yeah, just stay focused, keep your eye on the prize, stay in this very creative, beautiful, fertile energy. So yes, I'm getting water and nature, earth. Water and nature will be really good to help to expedite these manifestations. And if you don't have access to water, you do. Showering, bathing. You can shower, take a bath in salt. You can shower and just use visualizations and set intentions for the water to cleanse and clear your energetic body. That's what I do every time I take a shower. What's the vibe? I'm getting called to just pull a couple of these. So what else is in the collective's energy that they need to know? And also keep in mind that there is no gender in tarot. So the Empress could be for male, female, anybody, whatever you, you know, identify as. Because, you know, as earthly beings, energetic beings, we have both an equal amount of masculine and feminine within us. This is essentially an energy, and that energy is of nurturing, beauty, fertility. So you're in this just, I mean, whoever I am reading for, you have beautiful, beautiful energy. I'm honored to be in your presence. Okay, so we got, yeah, you had to burn a lot of bridges to get this. Look at this, feminine energy. Yeah, feminine energy. This is the Empress energy that we're picking up on. Nurturing, gentle, mothering. That's what the Empress is. And so the feminine energy is the energy that we must be in order to receive our manifestations. So whatever you're doing, keep doing that, because that, my friends, is a sure way to ensure that this manifestation or manifestations plural come in, because what I'm getting is it's a couple things. So 3 coming in threes. 3 could be significant. I don't know if you're seeing 333. Oh my gosh. Yeah, stagnant, stuck. This is going with these Page of Swords people. They're just stagnant. They're stuck. They didn't do the work. They don't want to, you know, but they'll get there eventually. Not your problem. Not my monkeys, not my problem. Yeah. But just be careful, you know. Keep your energy protection regular. You know, be on top of it, because there are deceptive people hiding in the bushes and trying to impact this. But again, what they don't understand is that this is protected. This was destined for you. You're the Empress. The Empress is literally like all the queens. You're a chosen one. You've done the work. So if you haven't done healing work, if you haven't been, you know, going through several death and rebirths over the last, I'm hearing, geez, some of you 20 years, but like in the more recent, like now to 2 years ago, if you have not been going through like a lot of ups and downs and cleansings and clearings and releasing and letting go of things that aren't serving you, and balancing your chakras and meditating, or, you know, just getting your head on straight and keeping your thoughts clear and really like doing things to evolve, this message is not for you. I mean, point blank period. But obviously you're still here, so that's a good indication that you're probably this is probably for you. But we got masculine energy with the feminine energy. So this tells me a couple things. One is you have balanced your masculine and feminine within. You have created inner union, which doesn't surprise me, because you can't reach Empress status unless you have balanced these two energies. So beautiful, beautiful job. Drop me a line and say hi. Like, I would love to just see who this is for, because you're like a magnificent being. Well, everybody's a magnificent being, but in this particular reading, like, wow. So you got today, good vibes, live in the now, live in the moment. And so this is what I'm talking about. In order to achieve Empress status, in order to achieve these victories, right? Like, you've had to do, like, this Six of Cups. Not only does this mean that you are receiving pleasure and things and recognition that you deserve because you've been victorious in establishing this balance of energy within you, but this is also saying you have done a lot of inner child healing. You have done a bunch of inner child healing, which is so amazing, and I'm just so excited for you. But keep living in the now, you know, because the now is where we manifest from. The now is where there's infinite possibilities for you to create the life that you want to create. You are the co-creator with the divine. You are literally a fractal of light from divine. So never forget that. But yeah, like, drop me a line if this resonated. I'm so excited for you. Stay in this feminine energy. Stay in this Empress energy, because your Ace of Cups, your all the things that you've been asking for are coming in. Love. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. Thank you, Spirit. Not only does this mean inner union, but you know, the Empress, who's done all this work, who's achieving and getting all this financial stability, needs their Emperor. So this Ace of Cups is saying not only is all your new opportunities, your like emotional fulfillment, your intuition has come online. I just saw 2212, so you might be seeing 2s, 12s. But this is telling me that new love is coming. Yeah. New love is coming. Spirit said yes. It is, whether you like it or not. So stop resisting. Stop resisting. That's for what I'm hearing. I'm hearing you're open to some of these manifestations, but for some reason love, but don't self-sabotage this love. Open your heart to receive this, because you deserve it, because you've done the work. And remember, when you do the work, the work you've done on the inside starts reflecting on the outside. That's the phase that you have just entered. And so now that inner work has manifested into physicality, okay? Those manifestations, especially when you're making these like huge requests to the universe, takes time. And you have to fulfill your end of the contract and agreement, which is to heal. And you have. So accept this beautiful love, because you are worthy and you deserve it. If this resonated, let me know. For personal readings or energy healing sessions, hit me up, willowwell.org. I love you. Bye.